My name is Patrick. Recently I retired after 26 years as a police officer and sold everything I owned. Now it's time for something different. A journey of healing and inspiration. I'm setting out to ride my motorcycle around the world, searching for beauty, connection, and the freedom of the open road. This is my life now. This is Adventures Without Borders.
Alright, nothing like starting off the day with a traffic jam. So yeah, I am in Santa Ana, just left the hotel. I got prime parking inside the lobby there. They had a nice sort of wide entryway that lent itself well to that. And I got to walk around a little bit yesterday in the Centro and find some supper. So that was good for just a one-night stopover. I don't know, I remember looking up the size of this city, but now I can't remember. It wasn't tiny. It was like 50 or 60,000 people, maybe even more. Beautiful town square with the church and city hall and all that. I thought that was really nice. It rained overnight like super hard, but today, as you can see, beautiful blue skies. So you guys are gonna start judging me, but I'm gonna go to McDonald's again for breakfast. I mean, I do like breakfast, and I do kind of particular about what I like to eat, so I just don't like, a lot of beef and chicken for breakfast. That just doesn't really work for me. It's not that it just seems like too much for the morning. I realize that's a strange statement, but that's me. So when I get a chance for just some good old-fashioned eggs and a coffee, and McDonald's has a nice cappuccinos and whatnot, so I will take that. How am I for fuel? I should be good for fuel. 85. I'll fill up part way. I think I'm only looking at about an hour and a half today of travel time to the Zona Rosa neighborhood in San Salvador. I booked an Airbnb there last night. That looks pretty nice. Yeah. And Zona Rosa is one of the neighborhoods that was recommended to me in terms of being close to stuff. And again, I'm spending 2 nights there, so I'll get a chance to see a little bit. I also have a friend back home who's provided me with some contacts, so I'm going to try to meet up with some local people, or at least one person. I don't have that much time to maybe get a better sense of the place. All right, let's go find breakfast. I'm done breakfast. On my way to San Salvador, I've decided to pop into a little place called, well, it's a lake, Lago Coatepeque. You'll remember I was in a town called Coatepeque in southern Mexico, and there's slightly different spelling on it, but I'll have to look up what that name actually is. I mean, this is super close and barely out of my way, so it's really just to have a peek. Should there be a coffee shop, I might indulge. I don't know how touristy it is. I saw there were a couple of restaurants. I didn't look super closely. There were a couple of restaurants when I checked the map, so we'll see. Can't check into my place until 3 anyway, so, and it's barely noon now, if that. It's probably more like 11:30. The lake is actually on my left. There's some pretty spectacular it's a spectacular view, like just surrounded. I might have to stop in one of those restaurants and see if I can just have a coffee. Yeah, here, you might see it here. Okay, so I'm sitting at a cafe right on the edge, overlooking, on a cliff, overlooking Lago Coatepeque, or Lake Coatepeque. And I'll show you the view in a second, but what an incredible view. So I found a cafe. I really shouldn't be eating this, but I got a brownie and a nice cappuccino. So I am happy. It's not super touristy, but there are a lot of little restaurants, and I drove down to closer to the shore earlier, and you can like rent boats and stuff like that. I did see a couple boats on the lake, but not tons. So I'm gonna chill here for a little bit and then continue making my way into the city of San Salvador. So yeah, that was a really great stop. Delicious coffee. Got myself a little treat, which I shouldn't have. And just a beautiful, beautiful view of the lake. Got about 60 kilometers to go. Should take me roughly an hour, so should be pretty decent roads. Yeah, I'll see if there's anywhere else worth stopping. I mean, everywhere is worth stopping. My first impressions of El Salvador is that it has stunning scenery, as did Guatemala, I'll say, but yeah, very green. Everything is very lush. With the amount of rain they're getting right now, things must just grow like crazy. I'm turning on the left. So just stopped at a little just coffee shop for a quick drink, kill a little bit of time before I could check into my Airbnb, which is in about 20 minutes, so hopefully I can get in there early. Yeah, because I'm only like a couple of minutes away. And yeah, it's interesting. I said it before, but paying in US dollars, I know it's all relative because they all have equal value, but when your bill is like $10 as opposed to, you know, 110 catales or whatever, it psychologically it makes a difference. I'm not really sure what we're dealing with here, because it's literally right down there. You're not going to move forward? Okay, well you just stay here then, I'll go forward. Oh. That's weird. Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to park, because the gentleman who owns this place actually sent me a photo. So, welcome. That's it. That was pretty easy. This traffic is weird. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it's not my problem anymore. morning. It's a Saturday morning. I'm in San Salvador, in El Salvador. Just leaving my Airbnb. So, see if you can catch that. There's a building there that says Google on it. So apparently El Salvador has signed a big contract with Google to deliver all sorts of government services, which is interesting. I'll leave it at that. It's just interesting. So I'm just heading for breakfast. I'm going to meet some people that I've met through mutual friends in Canada that are originally from here. It's about 10 minutes away. At a shopping mall called Las Ramblas. So we'll check it out. Last night it was pouring, but I did end up going for is this my turn? No. I did end up going for a walking tour in old town San Salvador, despite the rain. It was okay. You can see all the changes that are being made here to increase not just the safety but the livability of the city. So it included stuff like moving a bunch of like they used to have all these outdoor markets on the street that would just take up streets that were not officially sanctioned or anything. So the government built these structures that are indoor markets and moved all the people there, sometimes against their will, because now they were going to have to pay rent. And then cityscaping the streets. So essentially just cleaning up the downtown is what it amounts to. What is this guy doing? Also saw their library. It's a ginormous modern library that was just built in the last few years. Built by China, paid for by China, built by Chinese workers. And it's a massive, beautiful structure. Looking at the weather here, I'm not optimistic that I'm going to stay dry all day. The Chinese government is also building a stadium that's currently under construction for the national football team, I believe. So yeah, lots happening in El Salvador. And people are just very excited about how safe the city's become compared to what it was, because it was at one point it was the least safe city in Latin America, potentially in all of the Americas. So that's no small feat. I would say that comes with its own challenges as well, accomplishing that. So yeah, KFC is huge here, and not just that there's a lot of them and they're popular, but the restaurants are physically huge, as is Pizza Hut. As I was heading back to my accommodations last night, I saw the one of the big Pizza Huts, and it was just packed, and people are actually lined up to turn into the parking lot, which is pretty interesting. So Salvador is like, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's more modern than I expected, and it's a mix of new and old, and yeah, like the infrastructure in terms of like finance for payment and like the setup for payment is as good. It's actually better than in the United States. Like I find the United States has been playing catch up with sort of point of sales, the wireless machines in restaurants and being able to accommodate chip cards and things like that. I realize that's all happening now, but it took a long time for it to start happening compared to, let's say, Canada or Europe. And here it's all in place. It's pretty impressive. All right, I think I'm seeing a Starbucks sign, and I think that's where I'm going. Not to the Starbucks per se, but to this mall. Yeah, but where, I do not know. I guess I should have asked. I assumed it would be obvious. I'm gonna guess there's something about that way? De Canadá. Canadá, sí. Oh, es. Ok, gracias. Oh, I see. All right. I like that the motorcycle parking is underground. A really nice breakfast with these three people this morning. So it was Flor, as in flower, Claudia, and my god, I can't remember the fellow's name. I'm terrible. Anyway, super nice little outdoor restaurant in like kind of an outdoor mall. And anyway, always makes me realize that I don't actually speak Spanish, but nonetheless it was fun. A little bit of translation, a little bit of stumbling around with words. It was all good. So I'm on the road for San Miguel. Already got about 15k under my belt since I left the restaurant, so 126k left before I get there. Should get me there around 1:30 or 2. And this hotel I booked has early check-in, which is nice. So hopefully give me a chance to walk around town a little bit, see what's up. It's actually quite a bit of traffic for a Saturday, or maybe, I don't know anymore. I've been spoiled where I lived with traffic, as in there wasn't any. So if I'm not mistaken, those are goats. And the only reason the goats aren't falling out the back is because the guy's got them pushed up against the side of the truck. There you go. I don't know how well you can see this truck in front of me. So if you look where the mud flap is missing, you'll notice there should be 2 tires there. There's only one. And that's to support the weight. Then on the left side, also only one, and that tire is barely touching the ground. So I think, I don't know if it's smaller than the others. That's my guess. No way that thing would pass an inspection. Even here, I doubt it would if they had inspections.
Venga, le tengo.